What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Manga Weekly, a weekly podcast where two nerds sit back and try to recap two chapters of certain manga series. I am James, joined by my buddy, Logan.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
And it hasn't been weekly as of
It's not been weekly recently. No, we had to take a break. One of us had to go on vacation.
He went to Vegas. He came back with like multiple STDs. So that's why he's only gone for a week. That's why he missed 2 weeks.
Actually, I went to Chicago.
Chicago?
Yep, Star Wars Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
It sounds like it. Sounds like you had a very interesting time.
I did. I had an interesting time. I ate deep dish pizza.
A lot?
No, just one night, actually.
I know you had
because,
the hot dog place a lot.
Yes, Portillo's hot dogs are freaking amazing, and I ate those like 4 nights a week, out of the week. 4 out of the 6 nights we were there. Then we did have deep dish pizza. It was fine. Deep dish is not my
forte
go-to pizza.
No,
I'm more of a New York style.
More of a hand toss myself. Yeah. Not thin, just hand toss.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. So, and then of course with both trying to get our work schedules to meet up once I got back was kind of tough. So
you would think it'd be easy because we work together, but it's just not. It's just really not.
But we're back though, so we're gonna try to jump back into this like nothing ever happened. So today we're continuing our recap of Bleach with chapters 7 and 8. Chapter 7 entitled, "My God, if you don't quit, I'm gonna kill you."
I had to finish my water.
The pink-cheeked parakeet.
Pink-cheeked parakeet.
Oh my God. Dude.
What?
That's the first page.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This is the first page.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Are you a dumbass?
What the heck? That is not what I've got at all.
Go back. What chapter?
Oh my God, I didn't read a couple pages.
Oh my God, you stupid idiot.
Oh, no wonder it was so weird why he suddenly had a parakeet and this person was...
Oh my God.
Okay, so it's alright, we're going to recap it.
This is why you think Chad is so weird.
So we begin the pink-cheeked parakeet with a parakeet.
Okay, it starts with a parakeet. It's these some high school kids, and they got a parakeet with them.
They don't look very... How would you describe these three characters?
Slovenly.
Yeah.
They don't look like upstanding citizens.
So they're talking about this parakeet being cursed.
Mm-hmm.
One of them says all of its owners have had terrible luck and died, but he always ends up with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And
then, as they say it, a giant steel beam falls.
Where are you?
The next page.
Oh. No, wait, no, he tries to
give the parakeet.
He tries
to
to pass it to Chad. Because apparently Chad likes cute things. And that is when a giant beam falls out of the sky.
And Chad stops it with his body.
He saves these two guys. He doesn't only stop it, but he saves these two guys.
Well, no, it stops.
And I'm assuming...
He catches it.
I'm assuming the parakeet's also under there. So he not only stopped this beam from falling.
Yes.
He saved 2 guys and a parakeet.
Yes.
This guy's pretty cool. But he's weird.
So you say. Like I said, he catches it.
On his back.
Yes.
And...
Keep in mind, this guy's 15.
They're obviously, like, wondering...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why still beam? How are you doing this? This makes no sense.
And the bird
Mm-hmm.
starts to talk to him.
Yep.
Says, "Thanks for saving me. My name is Yuichi Shibata." And they're all like, "It's like, dude, it's really talking like a person."
Mm-hmm.
And so he answers him, says, "Yasutora Chad." He tells him he's 15.
I don't think that's how you actually pronounce it, but I can't remember the
How do you pronounce it? Yasutora.
I know that's not how you
Yasutora?
I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I can't remember.
Yasu.
Like I said, I don't
Yasutora. Yasutora.
know.
Yasutora.
You're not even close.
It's not a hard one. That one doesn't seem too hard.
But I know you're not saying it right. Whatever, his name is...
You've got to look it up now.
Oh my god.
You look it up. I'm going to continue on with the recap.
No, just, it doesn't matter.
Yasutora?
His name's Chad.
Chad. How do you pronounce that? Am I pronouncing that right?
Chad.
Chad?
Chad. Yeah.
They say Chad's interesting. Oh, interested. Sorry, I was reading that a totally different way. He's interested now in the parakeet. So then we cut over to our main character, Ichigo. Okay, fill me in, because it has been a crap ton of time since I read. And what burn? What's he talking about? I don't remember what he's talking about here. Let me flip back. Oh, is it this one? Wait, no.
The last time we saw them is whenever Ichigo killed Bro.
Yeah, it must be this thing.
Yeah, it's whenever he was fighting Dude.
I see now. Yeah, so they're talking about how the burn on his forehead is gone.
Yes.
And Rukia is like, dude, come on, man. What are you? I had the best grades in the keto class, you know. And so Ichigo's like, what? Is there like a Reaper school or something?
Yeah.
And then
everybody's got to go to school.
Rukia asks him to, how do you drink this? She has a juice box.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, just poke the straw in it. And so then we get introduced to another cat.
Another cool cat.
And he comments on them being together.
We're also not introduced. We've seen him before.
Oh, have we?
Yes.
When? In like chapter 1.
Chapter 1 or 2, yeah. Ichigo meets him at school.
When he's at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I am 100% right.
So he's like comment like,
you must be in love or something.
yeah. So his name's how do you pronounce
Mitsuru.
it? Mitsuru. Okay. So he's basically just telling Ichigo, like, you know, people are you guys keep hanging out with each other, folks are gonna talk, you know, they're gonna think things.
You're either gay or you're in love. There's
right.
no other option.
And so Ichigo says, if I cared what people thought, I'd have dyed my hair black. So I guess this is like they must make fun of his hair or something?
Yeah.
Being red or orange.
Okay, imagine this. Have you ever seen an Asian person with natural orange hair?
Nope.
Okay, that's why. But actually, his original concept art, he did have black hair.
Oh.
Artist changed it.
That's good.
Nice.
Because you wanted to call him Strawberry?
Well, that's the orange hair isn't the reason, but
why do they call him Strawberry?
Well, the number 15 has something to do with strawberry.
Oh, we talked about this in like the first episode.
Ichigo, different way you say it means strawberry. And
gotcha. And he has orange hair.
Have you ever seen an orange strawberry?
Orange-ish red.
No, it's orange.
So Rukia is continuing to try to get this juice box to work.
Mm-hmm.
And she says hey to Mitsuru. Mitsuru. They're all 15, right?
Yes.
So what grade is that? Was that like 8th grade?
No, they're in high school.
Well, that's high school, right? Isn't it?
I'm pretty sure like a sophomore, or you can be a sophomore when you're 15.
15.
Because sophomores get their license at 16.
I guess so. Yeah. So 9th, 10th grade.
Yeah. Somewhere around.
He goes on. He starts to looks like he's just going to tell her all about himself.
Mm-hmm. My hobbies are
he's doing his own character bio.
Yeah.
But Ichigo, he starts to tell her what his hobby is, and Ichigo says it's picking up chicks, so he must be a ladies' man.
Yes.
So he, Mitsuru's like, no, not like that. He's kind of freaking out, and Ichigo tells Rukia, "You better watch out." And he says, "I'm more about the older women, and so he's like, "Are you cold?"
Yes.
It is kind of cold in here, isn't it?
Yes. I don't have them hairy arms to help me stay warm.
So Ichigo's like, again, watch out, But this confuses Mitsuru because Ichigo's 15, Mitsuru's 15, and it says here Rukia is so much older.
Rukia is about 200 or so years old.
That's right. That's like right up Mitsuru's alley, right?
Yeah. No,
likes them 200.
It's like 20s, 30s, and then right up to
300 is kind of his cutoff.
Yeah.
Like that's old chicks. Mm-hmm. So then we get another character comes through, Kago. And Kago like notices Chad's not here.
Like where's Chad? Because they always hang out. They're like the group.
Okay, so this is the group. Kago, yes. Ichigo, Mitsuru,
yes,
and Chad.
No one ever, like you and me, most people can't pronounce his first name because I think it's Spanish and Japanese mixed.
Yasutaro.
No, and because I think his first name is supposed to be Spanish, and his last name is Sato, which is Japanese.
Interesting.
Because he is Mexican-Japanese mixed.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So then Kago, right?
Yes.
Notices Rukia.
Of course. That's what Kago does.
And
he's the wannabe ladies man.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, what brings you around here? And, oh my god, I already forgot his name. Mitsuru, right?
Yes. You keep slowly getting more and more towards the different names, but you're staying close enough for me to say yes.
Mitsuru.
Yes.
So he says Ichigo picked her up. And dude he starts crying, tells him good job. I like this guy.
You nailed it.
I like this guy.
Oh, he's the ultimate best friend.
Yeah. I like this when he says, Rukia says, hello? And he's like, greetings, I'm Kago Asano. Welcome to this garden of manliness. That's what I'm going to start telling people when we walk into a room. Welcome, everybody, to this garden of manliness. So again, still trying to get that juice box to work, And all of a sudden, is that Kago? Or
just getting kicked forward? Yes.
Kicked, yeah. Gets kicked in the back. Turns around to obviously holler at the person or whatever, and notices that it's
some bullies.
Some bullies.
Some bitches.
And the bully is here for Kurosaki. Right? Is that how you say it? Kurosaki.
I was just waiting for you to continue. I was trying to correct you.
You had that look.
Look of disappointment.
Yes. This is Oshima.
He's so unimportant that I can't tell you what
Oshima. It's either Oshima or Oshima.
Let's go with Oshima. It sounds better.
So he asked Ichigo about dyeing his carrot piss hair black. He says, why are you always trying to look like me? So I'm assuming that this guy has orange hair as well?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a transfer student.
Transfer from?
Somewhere.
Okay. Ichigo says, though, like, how many times I gotta tell you, I'm not trying to look like you. This is just my hair,
Because his hair's dyed.
Oh, Homeboy's hair's dyed. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. I don't like this guy.
No one does. And he's also not very important.
Yeah. So Ichigo ticks him off, calls him a drag queen, which makes him mad. And so Keigo jumps in and kind of trying to
play nice,
calm things down, and they kind of go back and forth until Ichigo, eggs him on a bit.
Yeah.
Says
trolls him a little bit.
Keigo tells Oshima, nobody could whip you. And then, of course, here comes Ichigo. Well, except me, He says he'll stomp that punk into next week. And so, obviously, this is ticking Oshima off more and more. You see the veins popping out around the face and the neck and the forehead. So, Oshima is like, all right, this is it. Today's the day. Reaches into his pocket, puts on some brass knuckles, right? And he says, we'll see who's stronger. I don't know what that's...
There's a lot of mistranslations I found in these. Because I don't think it's meant to say stronger.
So...
Rukia is still trying to get them.
Still working on that juice box. And so right whenever he gets ready, I'm assuming, to get this fight going.
I know it was interesting because Ichigo's like, dude, did he just say stronger?
Yeah. And then Homeboy's like, stronger? Somebody's got to make fun of that. So there must have been something. But so right as Oshima's going for it, he just suddenly flies into the air.
Whee!
Shoe comes off, lands, I don't know, quite a ways away, and then you see this shadowy figure says, "I warned you about that crap," and then it's Chad, and so they notice that his hand's bandaged up, and they ask him how he hurt his hand, and Chad says, "Oh, yesterday it was my back. An I-beam fell on me." And so they're like, "What? An I-beam?" And then he's like, "And today I hurt my hand grocery shopping. Ran into a motorcycle."
Yeah, naturally.
And they're like, "Dude, you gotta be more careful."
I don't know how you can be... An I-beam just kind of randomly falls.
That one was definitely... But how do you just get hit by a motorcycle, though?
That is true.
You got to be walking in the street or something. Chad just not paying attention. I mean, he's probably still messed up about that I-beam.
Chad?
And he's...
Never mind. Not going to finish that. I can't say that.
Well, if that happened after the I-beam, something has obviously gone on with that parakeet.
Yes.
So maybe...
They did say the parakeet is bad luck.
It is.
All street owners have died.
So, but he said the driver of the motorcycle got hurt real bad, so he took him to the hospital. And then he sets down the cage with the parakeet in it, and the parakeet starts talking to him. And so Ichigo asks, like, "Where'd you get the parakeet?" He says, "Yesterday, a guy gave it to me." And so they're like, "Dude, come on, don't be lazy. Tell us the whole story." And he's like, "That was the story."
This guy, I got a parakeet.
Which is it. Yeah, that's right. That's all he knows so far. It's like all we know. But you can tell Ichigo doesn't think this is right.
It is weird.
And so he looks at Rukia, and she says, "There is something in that bird, but it's harmless. Probably just a lonely soul. But still, if we leave it, it'll eventually become hollow, so they should perform Konzo. Tonight." And Ichigo's like, "Oh, another night without sleep." But
you would think, like, because he's leaving his body would get rest.
It's true.
It's like an astral projection, or like
it's true.
That would be smarter.
Yeah.
Like I said, Taido Kubo is not that great of a writer. I'm kidding.
Come on. It's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
This book is getting much better. With this next chapter had me both very intrigued and also very confused and a little pissed off. And I'm gonna tell you why when we get there.
I mean, like, you were saying some crazy shit about it, so I don't know.
So Rukia notices that Ichigo's worried about dude
Mm-hmm.
and the safety of others. So she thinks maybe he's starting to get the hang of this whole Soul Reaper thing. Starting to learn what it means to be a Soul Reaper.
Soul Reaper.
And then so we get back to their house, the clinic, and things are going crazy. People, the families, the family's running everywhere.
The guy laying there dying.
Yeah, dude's hurt. Apparently there's a big car wreck.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad's on the phone. He's yelling, saying, we
can't treat all of them.
Can't treat everybody here. They got to go somewhere. This is crazy. Ooh, my stomach just growled. I'm hungry.
So am I.
So we'll go eat after this.
Where we gonna eat?
Well, I'll go eat. You can't eat, unfortunately. Right?
I can eat. But what are you gonna eat?
I'm gonna go eat hibachi.
Oh my god.
I like
Are you
hibachi.
gonna make me sit there and wait again?
No, we're gonna
Holy
get you
shit.
some McDonald's or something.
Maybe,
What do you want to get? We'll get you anything, then you'll take it there.
No,
You'll have to take it there.
I know,
But I'll get you whatever you want.
Can I get
anything you want.
Can I get a half meal toy?
Can you get half an Altoid?
Can I get a half? can I get a Happy Meal toy?
You can get a Happy Meal toy,
Like,
absolutely.
the boys' toy. I don't want the girls' toy.
You
though.
might have to get the girls' toy. What if they don't have the boys' toy?
I don't want a toy. Can we go to Wendy's and get like the drawing books and stuff like? Or do they
I
get?
don't think they do that.
Damn
anymore.
it! That's not fair.
Chick-fil-A has some dumb. Chick-fil-A has some kid stuff. Their stuff's stupid. It's all like educational.
It's fine. I just feel bad walking in there and being like, "Here's my food. No, I'm not gonna eat your food."
You bought a pop from them one day, remember?
I did. And I gave her a $5 tip.
Dang.
I feel real bad about like not eating her food.
Anyways,
That's a bit off topic.
we'll figure that out later. But that is why Zach wants to go up there,
Okay.
because he hit me up yesterday. Like, come, let's go to Hibachi now. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to Hibachi right now. It's just random.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can go tomorrow. Oh, man, come on, I'll go now. I'll even pay.
You wouldn't have
Dude,
paid.
I can't go right now. So I told him we'll go today. Anyways, so this the sister starts dragging in another kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Asking for some help, or the dad's saying, "Oh, come on, we got a big one here. Ichigo, give me a hand." Guess who it is?
Chad.
It's Chad. And he's still got that parakeet.
Mm-hmm. Can't let that parakeet go.
Shirt comes off.
Yep.
Bad back wound.
Looks like
going
a
on.
claw mark.
It does look like a claw mark. And then Ichigo gets a feeling,
Mm-hmm. The spider senses are going.
Yeah. So the dad says the wound looks like a burn, but and it's still bleeding.
Yeah, burn would cauterize. It would
Yeah.
it would stop.
Yeah. Tells him, dude, you're gonna have to take it easy. But Chad says, I'm fine.
Gets up
Just tries to walk out.
and then falls.
Yeah. So they put him into bed. Actually, he says, come on, time to go beddy bye.
Mm-hmm.
And so we see Chad in the bed. And is this Ichigo saying? Yeah, it is. So Ichigo saying, do you feel it?
Yeah.
And Rukia says, of course, I felt it all the way here. I sense no evil in the parakeet, but his wound reeks of hollow.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see his bed again. But the bed's empty, and the window's open.
Dun dun dun!
That's actually the end of Volume 2. We get some character.
That was the end of Volume
bios
1.
here. Oh, that was it. To be continued involved. Oh, don't give me... Shut up.
Dumbass.
I've been awake since 2 this morning.
And I've been up since 4.
I've had... I've had very little to eat. I'm hungry. Actually, I'm hangry.
You're hangry?
Yes.
I can understand that.
Really?
She's my people who normally text me are at work, so I didn't expect them to do anything.
All right, so let's move on to chapter 8. Chase Chad around.
Ichigo, breakfast is ready!
Oh my god.
That's basically what her voice is.
So we see, coming down for breakfast. Ichigo's asking where's Karin at.
Karin.
Yeah, I'm Karin.
Karin.
You see on the news is going. They're talking about the wreck that they dealt with yesterday. And he says the other girl tells him that Karin is feeling sick today.
Mm-hmm. You have a theory about that.
I do have a theory about that. Would you like me to tell you my theory?
So
let's wait a second.
Okay.
To tell you why, because something specific happens. Why I think this.
Okay.
So, anyways, and the dad busts in and says Chad's not in his room. Right?
Bad news. Chad's not in the room.
Is that what he sounds like?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've never watched this.
Ichigo. That's what Keigo sounds like.
Oh, really?
Ichigo.
Oh, God, I can't do it. So Ichigo busts into class, right? Goes to Mitsuru.
Yes.
And asks him, or yells like, "Is Chad here?" And he's like, "Have you seen Chad?" And they're like, "No, not today, man." And they're also thinking, now it's weird because he's usually early. And they say a manly man like Chad wouldn't miss school over the sniffles.
It's true.
So Keigo's like, "What's this about, Ichigo? You want to play with his parakeet?" And then Ichigo runs out.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher comes in right as Ichigo's booking it. And Ichigo's just like, "Sorry, I gotta talk to the head." And so he runs out, and we just get the little bit more class stuff. So anyway, so we jump over here. This is we see the women's room, right? And you see these what I'm assuming are vomit sounds, right?
Yes.
And then you see that the little girl's asking, "Is Karin okay?"
Mm-hmm.
And obviously she's not. She's the one in there throwing up.
Yes.
Which leads me to believe that the previous night, while Chad was in his supposed to be in his hospital bed, he obviously snuck to where Karin was at.
Okay.
And impregnated her. And that quick, she became pregnant and is now dealing with some morning sickness.
No.
Well, you don't know yet.
I do know.
You don't know because we haven't got there yet. So
that's just the one. I would know. That's.
And so until it's confirmed, that is exactly what's happened.
The thing is that they have. Never mind. I won't continue. I can't continue. That's the dumbest theory I think I've ever heard in my life.
So, Karin eventually comes out of the stall.
Mm-hmm.
Tells
I'm pregnant. Leave me alone.
That I'm pregnant. I'm going home.
He doesn't actually say that.
Get my bag.
She does not say that.
And so we're starting to get into. Karin is obviously ticked off about something. This sickness, I'm assuming, but also apparently from whatever did it, right? And this is where I'm starting to get a little. We're about to get into where I'm a little annoyed now. Okay, but anyway, so let's see where we at here. So this other girl, what's her name? Midori?
I don't know.
Like that? Anyways, she's thinking about how scary she is when she's sick. Then we see Ichigo running, and then Rukia joins up with him, ask if he's found anything. But neither of them have anything going.
No leads.
So she tells him that when hollows are chasing souls, they hide between the world of the living and the world of the soul society.
Limbo.
And so they can't locate the hollow until it shows up in the real world. So they'll basically have to wait for the hollow to realize and attack Chad. And then they can get an order from the Soul Society, which will then lead them to Chad.
Yes.
But Ichigo
is not a fan of that
no,
plan.
because clearly Chad's in danger. He needs to get to him now. So he's thinking, and then he gets an idea. The parakeet. He asks, can we use it to detect the presence of the hollow? Because he knows the parakeet's with Chad. But she says that's impossible. Okay. Are you ready for me to start getting annoyed?
Sure.
Okay. So Ichigo starts doing something here. All right. He's just standing there, eyes closed.
Meditating.
It looks like he's meditating. And I'm assuming this is Rukia saying, what's the sensation? Or is this Ichigo saying, what's the sensation?
It's Ichigo.
Okay, so I was going both ways on this. If it's Rukia, okay, I can maybe get... But Ichigo obviously is trying something here.
Yes.
But then he starts wondering what the sensation is. It's like, why are you wondering what the sensation is when you're trying to get some sort of sensation?
Well, he's just trying anything. He's trying to just calm, be like, trying to feel it out, because naturally he can feel, like, it's like that, you know, the feeling you're in a room by yourself, back to the door, someone walks in, you can tell somebody's there. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
But he's trying to, like, push that out more.
Okay.
He's trying to sense their spiritual pressure.
So, he starts to do it, okay? And Rukia is saying that...
It can't be, it's not possible.
No, because she can't sense such a weak soul at this distance.
This right, what he's doing is just the thing that Soul Reapers can do.
Okay. She says, the human soul is being partially eclipsed by the parakeets, making it even harder to detect. So, to home in on it from so far away... Okay, then all these ribbon things come out.
The spirit ribbons.
And he snatches one up.
Yes.
I'm just...
Continue.
I just don't... Is he like the chosen one? Or something?
Basically, yes.
Because...
He's special.
How does he even know? How did he even know to grab the ribbon?
He's special.
How did he even know that ribbon's going to lead? That's the ribbon that he needs. How does it know that it's leading him some way? How does he know?
The best way I can explain it is, he knew he already met the parakeet. He got the feeling with the parakeet. He knows what the parakeet's spiritual pressure is. But Rukia thinks you got to be close to it to feel that. He just sensed it and like did the whole meditating thing, and the spirit ribbons came down. Each person has a spirit ribbon. Like I would have one, you would have one, and it's connected to you. So all those spiritual ribbons are just people. So he sensed out and was like able to like ping the one that he knew, even though you're not supposed to because it's so small. But because he's Jesus, he grabbed it.
Is it going to explain?
I just explained it.
No, but is this going to explain why he's...
Yes, just not for
so
a very
good.
long time.
Oh, great.
Well, you know, I think the card already did. When Rukia was like the whole sword thing, why his sword is so big, I think they explained it. He has an immense amount of spiritual pressure. More than Rukia does right now. Or had whenever she was a Soul Reaper. There is no reason at all that a human should have that much power. So, should already tell you, there's something special about him.
Yeah.
That's why he's got the big ass sword. The reason he was able to survive it. And that's the reason he can do this.
Okay. Well, so he catches onto this soul ribbon and takes off to follow the soul ribbon.
Yes.
Right. So then we see Chad tucked away
in like a boiler room.
In some boiler room.
Like a Freddy Krueger stuff.
And then he says, I think we ditched him somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Then the parakeet says, wait, mister, you're in danger. No, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm nothing if not sturdy. And then you get this crack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then boom, an explosion. And the parakeet says, it found us. Or maybe Dude Man says it, I don't know. And the parakeet's obviously like freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
But Chad's like, don't worry, I got this. And I promise I'm going to save your mother too. So, this is what I'm thinking. In that wreck, okay? In that wreck that hurt him, he must have had that parakeet with him.
Yeah.
No. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense.
He had the parakeet with him.
That doesn't make any sense.
But he had it.
No. What my theory? I'm starting to already.
Okay.
I throw that out. Never mind. I didn't say.
I mean, I hate to tell you this, James, but this is a very, very simple thing to figure out on why he's talking about his mother. It's very simple. You want me to explain it?
No.
It's so simple. I think you're kind of a little bit stupid for not understanding. It's quite simple.
Okay, what?
It's been a couple days. They've been together. The parakeet has just told Chad stuff. There is no. I don't know.
Yes, that makes sense.
Then why are you being like this theory? What are you talking about? Because what you're talking about, I'm thinking like what you're saying. I'm thinking like maybe in the car crash when he passed out, their souls intertwined, and that's how he figured all the stuff out.
No, I was thinking that maybe for some reason I was thinking the parakeet was just a fucking parakeet during the car crash, and that the soul of some kid went into the parakeet. But then I remembered. That's what I was saying. Because I remembered the fucking thing was talking earlier in the day.
Okay.
Well before this.
Okay, yeah. Because I was getting real confused. I was like, wait. I want things to be bigger than what they really are. You got like this grand. Yeah, this first little arc or like thing that we're in is very much just Monster of the Week. It's not very big. Like, holy shit, this leads to this, and this. You can't really theory.
Well, I want that.
Okay, well, in 50 chapters you'll get it.
Well, then let's hurry up so we can get to the 50th chapter.
You're the one not reading it. I already know the story.
Oh, my God. Okay, you know what? So, anyways, they chase Chad, right? He won't stop. But then Karin shows up. And Ichigo's like, dude, she stumbles, and he runs over there, and Rukia tells him to take her home. But he's like, no, I can't leave you. And she says, if you leave her here, that when we go and fight this dude, this hollow, your mind's just going to be on her.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be where it needs to be, which is fighting that hollow. So take her home so that you'll know that she's home and safe. And then we'll fight this dude. And
this is where your theory gets even stronger. Because she showed up.
So, but this is also where I start getting a little ticked as well. Okay? Because, so he says, all right, but just don't do anything crazy, Rukia, you know? And so they both take off. And as he's running, okay, nobody else knows, right, that he's a Soul Reaper. Right? Rukia knows, obviously. And then Homegirl might, I think, still kind of know, right?
Or he may know.
Yes.
She
Even
knows.
though they mind wiped her, but
yeah,
she had that little that one panel where she's
Yeah.
looking at Homeboy. I'm like, nah, this bitch remembers some shit, you know. But no, that's it, right? Okay. So she starts. She says, I saw it. A memory from the soul in the parakeet yesterday. Maybe because I'm closest in age, his strongest memory flowed into my mind. He saw it all. He saw his mother get murdered. Ichigo, please help him.
Mm-hmm.
Why the F? What the F is Ichigo gonna do? Huh? What the F does Karin at this moment think Ichigo can fucking do?
Right now, she just wants to help. She can't help. She's going.
He can't help either.
And so, but she doesn't understand that. She's 10. So she's going to. What? We're not.
I just
done.
don't. We are done. That's it. You
Oh,
just
yeah, you are
see.
done.
You see Rukia did not leave.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
She's following him.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think she senses something? The baby inside of
The baby.
Karin, maybe? Maybe the baby's a hollow?
The baby.
He impregnated
What?
her with a hollow.
What?
That's exactly
Okay.
what it is.
Okay.
Dude, come on.
No.
I just told you my theory a minute ago. You already forgot it. Anyways.
When you said baby, I thought you meant like the kid inside of the parakeet. I was like, wait.
Oh, so there is a kid. Spoiler alert.
You just said
Oh,
it. You
God.
literally just said it, and you said, just.
It's opening up.
Okay.
I like that we're getting more, you know, a little bit more. We're learning more about
The world
and everything. Am I happy with some of the stuff that they're just suddenly? I don't like that she's. And why? Because she's closest in age.
James, I can't explain this stuff. This man is not a good writer.
And
It's not good.
I also don't like that we've gone 2 chapters now without seeing some soul reaping.
Mm-hmm.
I want Ichigo in his. I want to see Ichigo in his sword.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
If we go one more chapter, I'm glancing ahead.
I can promise you it's there.
Our recap of chapters 7 and 8 of Bleach, the manga. I am enjoying this series. It's got its problems, but it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. What about you? I know you're liking it.
I do. I love it.
So I think that's pretty much it, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Go on to the Facebook and like Talking Nerdy. That's what the Manga Weekly
The
is
enterprise.
under. It's under the umbrella of Talking Nerdy. Like Talking Nerdy over on Facebook. Like Talking Nerdy on the YouTube. Go to podbean.com. Subscribe to Talking Nerdy there. iTunes. Subscribe. No, not Talking Nerdy. Go to podbean.com and subscribe to Manga Weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Go to iTunes and subscribe to Manga Weekly. Leave us a nice little comment. Maybe leave us a nice little rating, review,
Reviews.
whatever, however you want to do it. That would be great. That helps us get out there a little more. I am Mr. Mighty Duck over on the Twitter. You can follow me there. You can, if you want people to follow. You can put it out there.
I'm at Lawage Lee.
Okay. And then I think that's it. So if you got comments, questions, concerns,
You want to tell James how
suggestions,
you
say that.
Want to comment on James's theory?
You want to tell me how right? I can't believe you called it so quick about my pregnancy theory. You can do it on either Facebook, or you can even email us at talkingnerdy815@gmail.com or mangaweekly815@gmail.com as well. Either way, I will. We greatly appreciate it, and of course, we thank you all for listening. And we'll see you next time.